Hi Aries, this is your reading for March. Ooh, and what's coming flying out is the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. Okay, in order to give more clarity, I'm going to need to know what this Queen of Wands is. What is this Queen of Wands for Aries? Okay, so there is someone that you have been connected to, because this is showing up as a romantic connection, or this could be you, but there is someone or you who has been moving very slowly, who is very suddenly ready to move forward very quickly. Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying, because there has been a big shift, there has been a big change, there's been a big burst of energy coming through. All right, so that is a dynamic that I'm seeing. And you're being guided, Aries, to listen to your own self. You know, how do I feel in my body when I connect with this person? How do I feel in my heart? What thoughts do I have? You know, am I able to be, how can I be most loving to myself in this connection? For some, that's going to be maintaining distance. For others, that's going to be allowing yourself to explore it. It's just going to be what you feel in your intuition. And Spirit is reminding you that you are protected. You know, you don't have to react or come from a fear place. You can come from a place of your higher knowing, your inner knowing, because you are more stable and more solid than you realize. This other person or situation definitely realizes that, or you, if it's you who's ready to move forward because you feel stable and solid. But I am seeing some energy here about you being clear about your boundaries. So, you know, I would say most people listening to this are going to be in a situation where someone wants to move forward and you have to be like, hey, hold your horses. You know, I've been busy rebirthing over here. I'm still rebirthing. I am actually leaving the old behind. Maybe that includes, you know, this situation or this person. I don't know. But, you know, your own intuition is going to tell you for sure. I see this card of blessings and curses. This is about self-love and beauty. And it says, do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. Okay. So this is saying, Aries, focus on you. There is no shame in keeping the focus on you if that's what you need this month, and it very well may be. Okay, Taurus, let's feel into the messages for you for March. And whoa, the scramble. You may feel a bit scrambled because doors are opening for you. You have decided that you are ready, Taurus, for new opportunities to walk through those doors. You're ready to receive. You're ready to claim a higher reality for yourself. You're starting out the month very determined for that. I am seeing some devil energy tempting you, which is just that old perception of yourself or old limitations. But I'm just seeing it popping up and being like, hey, remember me? Do not let that energy cause you to deny yourself. And if you notice yourself in obsessive thinking, or you notice your body, you know, letting you know, hey, something's off here, take a minute, because you are going to want to plow ahead this month. Just make sure you stay in tune with what you need. This says the servant queen, you are worthy of beautiful things. Yeah. This is like Queen of Pentacles energy, which is very you, Taurus. Keep in mind that you are worthy, okay? You're not having to go and scramble to get something that's not yours. You are just stepping into your worthiness, okay? That's where you're coming from. So just remember that this month so that you don't get that kind of scrambled signal. So you're going to be remembering to stay true to your intentions, stay focused, but then yes, charge ahead. Charge ahead. You know, nothing is saying don't do that. Okay? Your own mind might come in and go, oh, I don't know, that's a negative habit, right? A negative habit is allowing your thoughts, your obsessive thoughts or your negative thoughts or thoughts that are attached to a certain outcome to dictate what you do. You're not doing that anymore. You're allowing your intentions and the support you're receiving to dictate, and your worthiness to dictate, right? So I definitely see you this month moving forward with what feels good and leaving behind, Taurus, things that are not loving to you, ways of being that have not been kind to you. I am definitely seeing, Taurus, saying goodbye to self-denial in any way, whether it's denial of your own potential or denial of what you can have. It says plan wisely, cultivate success through meticulous research. Yes, so put energy and focus into that which is in alignment with your intention. When you do that, the universe will definitely meet you way more than halfway. Yeah. And this is very healing to the child inside of you. So let yourself shine. Gemini, this is your reading for March. And I am hearing that for you this month, life is like a song. Like you may feel like you're in a musical this month. Okay, I hope you like that. Yeah, because we definitely have success coming in for you, Gemini. You're going to feel very successful in something you've been manifesting. Ooh, I'm just seeing all good cards. The Sun, success, Ace of Cups, good stuff, Justice, Empress. I mean, Gemini. Yeah, it feels good to be a Gemini this month. Best reading so far. And listen to where your body's telling you that you have some stuck energy around being able to just receive that goodness, right? Maybe in your throat chakra, excuse me, for Gemini. Make sure you're affirming for yourself. It is okay, and it's great for me to just go ahead and embrace this good stuff. I am seeing some grief and anger. What is this? Okay, so you are having a good time this month. You're having a great time. But where is this grief and anger coming from? What is this grief and anger for Gemini, please? You're putting down a burden and you're moving forward. So you're either expressing some grievances and anger, particularly in a romantic dynamic or a dynamic with someone, or you're hearing it. Okay, Gemini? But either way, let it be expressed, let it be heard. Receive it if you need to. I am getting that you're kind of the one expressing this though. So let's see what else for Gemini for this month. I mean, yeah, just don't get caught up in a battle. Leave the battlefield as, you can express the truth of your feelings. If there's grief, if there's anger, if something's been weighing you down and you're like, no more, you can express that, cleanly and with feeling, but you don't have to participate in a battle. It's not a debate, right? It's an expression, not a debate. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So I pulled this love oracle deck for you, and there was a card that came out from another deck that was sitting near it, Akashic Records. So I'm getting that through this romantic relationship and your expression of it, you are healing past life wounds, ancestral wounds as well, through this relationship. So keep that in mind. It's part of your healing. Yep, sexual freedom, also intimacy coming out, and abundance. So it's all for the healing. Just let it be expressed, let it flow. You are doing great. Cancer, this is your reading for March. I wanted to say April, so are you just wanting to skip March altogether? What's up with that, Cancer? Well, possibly, because we have the eclipse is happening, and you may be feeling a lot of energy around that. So maybe you are like, can we just skip to April already? No, you don't want to do that, because you're getting some wishes granted. Yeah, it's about giving up control for you. This eclipse season this month, March, is going to be about giving up control for you, Cancer. Yup, that's underlined. Because this King of Swords is the one who loves control. The one who loves control. The mind. This could be you or someone else. But see, you're putting down the burden of that. You're putting down the burden of having to control something or do everything right, or feel like, you have to, I don't know. It's like, yeah, you're turning this focus on, all right, all that effort I have been putting into the control or someone else controlling me and me struggling against it. All of that has been effort that I could be channeling into letting myself have joy, letting myself feel something joyful in connection with someone else too. Let me go through that change of letting go of control and moving into connection. That's what I see you shifting in this month, Cancer. And I see you expressing this in a way that's really important, because you're going to be saying, I don't want to carry this burden anymore. Maybe you feel like you've been in something one-sided and you feel like you've had to make sure everything went okay, and you don't want to do that anymore. Throat chakra, you're wanting to speak up. Cancer. Act with clarity. Navigate decisions with clearer insight and purpose. So when you take that focus off of feeling like you have to control things or feeling like someone else is trying to control you, you're going to be able to see more clearly your next guided steps. It's going to bring you back into this moment and into the power of, this says the portal. Are you ready? Yes. So you're doing some healing of ancestral wounds. This does have to do with, give to the mind and it gives back. It's the way you connect with your mind. Yeah, because your mind has been very harsh on you in the past, Cancer. So you're sort of declaring a truce with your own mind, and that probably will ripple out in all of your relationships. It definitely will. And in the way you feel. Leo, these are your messages for the month of March. What would you like for Leo to know, guides? Thank you. Whoa, you're starting with the Emperor. That's very Leo-y. So the Emperor is in charge, in command, but very, very connected. And this is a masculine energy. Now, I do see 10 of Wands, meaning you are ready to put down something you've been carrying, something burdensome. You are ready to just not carry that anymore, and you're trusting. Yeah, so with that, I feel that you are feeling confident in your path and in your connection with spirit. And you are using that confidence to make some important moves this month, Leo. Yeah, connections. Yes, harness the power of networks. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Yeah, I'm seeing that you are doing that this month, Leo. You're feeling very confident in who you're connecting with and what's being created. Yeah, it's really affirming things for you. And you can just feel it. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Same with the places, right? Time, space, and self. Yeah, it's like this month you are really going to feel, Leo, like, wow, I don't have to work so hard. I don't have to carry so much burden. I can just flow with what Spirit's showing me. Absolutely you can. You have this acceptance. You can let go now. Surrender to what is. That's exactly what it says. So that is what you are doing this month, Leo. You are surrendering to the flow, and you're finding so much serendipity and connection in it. It's like, for the first time, wow, this is all for me. It's all coming in for me. And I do see any struggles with partnership or romance, or I'm just seeing you letting go of any struggles with anyone else, but especially in partnership. And in doing that, you're actually going to notice that the doors are opening to different connection, because you're kind of taking the rules off of how that has to happen, and you're putting down the burden of you having to make that happen, right? So this is all very healing for you. It's taking you away from things that have been burdensome, and I'm just seeing you drifting down this river, and not even drifting, but like kayaking, like, yeah, now I got this. You know that you're very protected, and what's happening in March is making you really, really happy. So Leo, you and Gemini so far have the best readings. This looks great. Just keep moving forward on your path. Keep letting Spirit do the heavy lifting for you. You got this. So Virgo, I guess you're feeling playful and fun, because that's the energy that came through. I didn't do weird things for anybody else. Let's see. yeah, feels like things are coming into balance for you. You're feeling very confident. You're feeling, ooh, on top of your game. Yeah, Knight of Swords. What is this? You're ready to, ooh, yeah, you're feeling very confident and stable. And you're letting yourself know that. You're going, hey, I'm doing great. There is no need for me to stress. I've been, yeah, look at that. I've been stressing way too much. And look, it's just like this joyful, I'm happy just in my own thing. You may have more fun doing your own thing this month, Virgo, than you do doing other people's version of fun, right? So just listen to that. That's completely fine. It doesn't have to, be right for anybody else. This is for you. And that's very healing for the child inside of you, for you to say, you know what, Virgo, you're worthy of having fun and doing things just for you. Enjoy it, and no judgment, and all the graces you give everybody else. It's your turn. Liberation. Virgo is free. Yes. Yeah, that card said, just let me be. That's what you want this month. As a Virgo, you're like, just let me be. And yeah, I see you like, I just hear songs, and it's like sound of music, climb every mountain. Yeah. So you are going to find a lot of value in your alone time. You're going to find a lot of, things that just are meaningful to you. And let go of any negative thoughts about that. I mean, that is valid, okay? You also have some things lining up according to divine timing. So it's important that you spend this time doing these things that are just important for you. And I do see some conversations happening in relationship, in your romantic relationship, that are clarifying. Hey, I know I've never really needed this before, but I do now. And, I just see you having some little micro adjustments to your dynamics. Yeah, I don't see anything huge. I do see you definitely not wanting to participate in any conflict. You're just like, if it's drama, if it's conflict, just keep me away from it. I want to stay in the flow. Yes. So love that. And that, that's worthy. That's a worthy goal in itself. Just staying in the flow. You don't have to have any huge, big goals beyond that. Libra, it's your turn. I don't know. There's like secret energy around you, Libra. What is that? Have you seen? Have you heard? What? Okay, so yeah, you Libra are like, if it is not like the best of the best and the most, if it just doesn't feel good, if it doesn't support me, if it feels burdensome, if it, I am just not interested. I have surrendered all attachment to anything that had me stressing. Okay, that's what Libra is saying right now. Yeah, and that's an important part of your healing, because in the past you definitely were stressing about things and that stress was unhealthy. And, it was all about you wanting things to be a certain way, which we all understand, but, or wanting or wanting to please someone else who wanted something a certain way. But part of your balance and healing, Libra, has been, the key has been just letting go of anything that's not feeling like it just meets you there, right? Yeah, Fantasyland, no illusions. Yeah, you're like, I'm not living in Fantasyland anymore. I'm living in the truth. And that is right where Spirit wants you. So great job. Great job. Anything else for Libra? What is this secrets energy? What is this? What is this kind of whispery energy that I'm hearing for Libra? What's that? Oh, okay. So you're definitely going to be hearing a lot here and there. You're going to be, Spirit's going to place you in the right places and with the right people to hear what you need to hear, to discover what you need to discover, so that you can continue to feel lighter and lighter and lighter. Spirit will be protecting you from anything heavy, from anything that will drain you or bring you down. You will be protected from that. Yes, trust in the places you feel guided toward, and it says, okay, keep it light, because you're walking in your truth, you're protected, you will be placed where you need to be placed, so don't stress. It just says, it's okay, I don't know what I'm doing either. Sweet oblivion, uncertainty, faith, fate, and humor. So it's just saying, if somebody's like, what are you doing? Or what are you gonna do? You just be like, I don't know. And that's okay. Like, we'll see. Yeah. Keep it light. Keep it light. Abundance is coming in. Enjoy. Scorpio, this is your reading for March. Let's see what's going on with you. I'm eager to find out because the last couple of signs have had a really interesting, light, fun energy. Let's see what's happening for Scorpio. That might be nice, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, light and fun I'm not really seeing, but that's not your jam anyway, usually. What I'm seeing here is that you are taking no prisoners this month. You, Scorpio, are you're kind of on the warpath, but not really war. You're just declaring justice. You're just saying, you know what? These things that have caused me heartbreak in the past, these things that have been my, if they're addictions, if they are addictive dynamics in relationship, whatever it is that's caused heartbreak and heartache, you are now choosing to allow balance to occur. So I am seeing that maybe you went a long way in the winter, in the fall, in the direction of, things that were not healthy for you, that were sort of that personal, that devil area. But you are now seeing the heartbreak connected with that. You're ready to allow balance, and you're choosing that. You're choosing balance. So, that's better. That's going to allow you to move forward. In order to move forward with the Chariot and Tarot, we need everything to be balanced. So that's what you're doing, Scorpio. You're saying, I don't want to be limping along anymore. I want to be balanced and moving forward. That's beautiful. That's great. You're seeing the truth in particularly one connection where you or someone else has really shown some boundaries and some clarity. And that it's like a wake-up call. So I'm seeing, Scorpio, that March for you is a bit of a wake-up call and a purification time. It says it's time to come home. It's time to come home. Yeah. So while it is more serious for you this month, it is in the interest of your rebirth, of your cleansing, of your purification. You will be surrounded this month by those who love you, care about you, lift you up, and inspire you. And you may need to detach from anyone who does the opposite of that. And especially if that's in your own mind, I do see you have been surrounded by some people who haven't been lifting you up. That is about to change. You've got support and healing this month. Sagittarius, this is your reading for March. Let's see what's coming through for you for the month of March, Sagittarius, okay? We have the Star. You feel, okay, you've been on your path, very strongly focused on your healing. I'm seeing that you have some fear or reservations this month, Sagittarius, around, is something worth the wait? Is someone worth the wait? You're having to wait for, there's change and shift happening, but it's happening to something that is a big structure in your life, or something that has to do with ancestry, and you're ending cycles of pain, and you're ending it on your own behalf and on the behalf of that ancestry. You're saying the pain, stops here. You may find yourself in some anxiety and worry, but we have Wheel of Fortune here. This tells me, Sagittarius, that the eclipses this month on March 14th and March 29th, lunar and solar, are going to be really key in the shifts being brought in to bring change and healing. So I'm seeing that the worry that you have is going to shift with these eclipses, because you're going to see that, especially in your masculine energy, healing is happening. So you may be healing something on behalf of your masculine lineage. That's where the pain is stopping, the suffering is stopping. This says highest self and potential, possibility. Reach out to the potential that's calling for you. Yeah, and you're doing that because you're saying, I don't want to carry on this cycle of pain anymore. I want to embody that full potential, that I know, that my intuition just tells me is there, my magic, So you are really determined, and I see Scorpio having the same determination to end things that cause you suffering this month and to allow a shift into what lifts you into a higher reality. And this includes with relationships. I'm seeing some truth and communication coming through. You're going to be asked to give up control, but you're also going to be operating in the truth rather than in illusion or in things that don't serve you. Commit to the journey. Yeah, go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring you lasting reward. So remember, as you're healing these things on behalf of your masculine ancestry, you're also receiving rewards, and you're receiving things that you can be committed to. Your job is going to be to trust the truth and trust that it is actually serving you and it's lifting you up. It's on your side. Capricorn, hi, this is your reading for the month of March. We are asking into the messages coming through for Capricorn for the month of March. 10 of Cups, yay. I mean, that's fulfillment. That's great. It's everything that is fulfilling. Now, we do have death here. We have transformation. We have justice. In order to get to that sort of, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow this month, you will absolutely, Capricorn, need to surrender to the knowing that divine justice is happening, meaning everything is happening exactly as it needs to. And reassure your inner child of that too, and know that this is happening, everything that's happening in all the things that your inner child feels connected to, and all the people that that inner child feels connected to. All the things that are happening are for your good, are serving divine justice for you. You're benefiting from divine justice, okay? I am seeing that there's something here where boundaries are involved. Boundaries are a big theme for March with our eclipses. Your feminine aspect is learning boundaries when it comes to relationship. Now, this card that's coming out is really important. It says hurtful events, but also sorrow heals. And it has this kind of disturbing fire image, but it says, as you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down, okay? And also, in the shadow of heartache, growth emerges. Let pain shape you, not define you, as brighter days beckon just ahead, okay? So with this fire, it's very much like that death energy that came out for you, Capricorn, but look, with death comes resurrection, recovery, comeback, okay? So it is Phoenix rising from the ashes time. So embracing however that resurrection needs to happen within you is going to be very, very important. We have imperfection here. So a lot of this is about embracing the parts of your journey or of another person or yourself that you don't feel have been perfectly in alignment with, what you thought you wanted, right? Letting things happen the way they need to, not necessarily the way you would have, written it, okay? That's going to be really important right now. Yep, letting go of anything that would require you to change yourself or someone else in order for it to work. That will be crucial, okay? But remember, Spirit's giving you the strength. Aquarius, this is your reading. We are reading for you, Aquarius, for the month of March. I can see you've been through some struggles, but now you are, this is the time you've been waiting for. You can focus on you. You can shine on your path. And even the things you've been through, Aquarius, that have been heartbreaking, are going to end up, it's time for you to see why that was an important thing on your path and on your path to abundance, because this 10 of coins is abundance. I am seeing you possibly being in your head a bit about how is this going to happen or that going to happen. So remember, it's very important for you to keep reminding yourself, I am protected. I am on this star path, this higher path, so I am being helped. And this says the past, releasing, rebirth, spring. And so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go, that I may awaken to how much I have grown. Wow. Okay. So you will awaken this month to your power, to who you, and the power just in who you are, because you've been dimming that down a bit. You have been. And your path will continue to be revealed this month in a very beautiful and flowing way. And I really see you, Aquarius, awakening to just how amazing your unique path is and just how abundant it truly is. Letting go of the limits your mind has had on how you could perceive that. And that's going to be deeply healing for you this month, Aquarius, just seeing all those blessings and really letting them sink in. I'm seeing obstacles being removed for you where you may have perceived them, particularly in relationships. Anything else for Aquarius here? I see the Empress and the Ace of Swords. You see the truth that, ooh, okay, Empress and Emperor are here. That's the highest feminine and masculine aspects of ourselves and in each other. They are here in the middle with the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So what that tells me is that there is a truth that when it is revealed or when you realize it, it will help you put down a burden that you've carried mentally. Maybe it's with romantic relationship. Maybe it's within yourself. But when you see the truth about something this month, with this eclipse time, Aquarius, you're going to see miracles come with it. You're going to see miracles come with it, and it will be absolutely amazing. So, you know, transformation, truth, letting the new come in, that is the key to your power and success this month. Pisces, these are your messages for the month of March. Happy birthday month for many Pisces. All right. And also we will move into Aquarius season in just a couple of weeks. Or Aquarius, Aries. We're not going backwards. We'll move into Aries season. We came out of Aquarius. So do you know if you're coming or going, Pisces? You know, we have a little bit of time bending there. You may be feeling the time disorientation. Like, are you going backwards? I see that you can trust the truth. The truth, trusting what you already know to be the truth. Not letting yourself go back into illusion, okay? Because things are moving slowly, but they are balancing out. I am seeing that something is causing you a mental block when it comes to how supported you really are. And that's what makes you feel like you're going backwards. You are actually very supported. You are getting to focus on yourself and let yourself kind of be in the spotlight. For the child inside of you, it may feel like, well, here I am alone again, or whatever the story is for that child. It's very valid. But remember that you're changing that inner narrative to say, hey, Pisces, actually, let's look at the truth. You know, I know that your story might say this, and the pain is valid. The pain that you did go through as a child. But in this moment, look where we are. Look what we have. You know, look at all the promises that are coming in. Real promise. Releasing the chains of the past and dancing to the rhythm of possibility. Yeah. And knowing that you are protected in that. It is your birthright. You know, I know Pisces can struggle with that. But it is your birthright. And it's just going to come in. You don't have to do anything to get it. You don't have to figure anything out. You've already, you know, been putting a bit too much effort into figuring out, and it might have delayed a few things because, you know, it's like when we're struggling, it's like you feel like you're struggling in a burlap sack, and it's like, I just can't get out of this, and It's like, come on, we gotta go, get out of there. So Spirit's gonna be lifting that off this month so that you really can operate in the truth. That will bring more balance and joy for you. But I definitely see some inner child healing happening this month around, especially the wound of abandonment, feeling abandoned, feeling alone. That's a very deep wound, but you are coming into the awareness that you have everything you need for that wound to be healed and for your life to reflect that. Beautiful. Unity blooms, foster harmony and connection. Yes, within your community and with everyone you connect with is bringing so much healing this month, Pisces.